Doctrine of Harmonious Construction. So today in this PPT, Doctrine of Harmonious Construction. So in this PPT, we are going to see what is Doctrine of Harmonious Construction, its important, and why this is implemented. So what we are going to cover in our PPT is written here, that is meaning, scope, principle, nature, object, examples, and case laws. Through all this, I'm going to explain you what is Doctrine of Harmonious Construction. So let's go through the definition, that is meaning. The definition is given here. Basically, this means that suppose two parties are conflicting over some topic or legal perspectives or any provisions. According to both of them, their effect is important to be implemented. So this doctrine is made to settle such dispute and give them an effective way to both the provision, so that the effect will become the benefit for societal role and to both of them. So basically, this doctrine gives the power to both the provisions that are coming in front for the judiciary. So for our court, give the power to both the effect to maintain the provisions and to implement that in such a way both the effect should not be conflict or overrule to each other. So that's why Doctrine of Harmonious Construction made. And what is Doctrine of Harmonious Construction? The harmonious, the word means harmony, to make the harmony, to maintain the peace, and to prevent the conflict. Let's go through the scope. So basically, the meaning and the scope of this doctrine is just to give transparency to both the parties, both the provisions, and to avoid confusions regarding such perspectives, as everyone has their own perspective, and in their own point of views, every perspective is important. In front of court, in front of judiciary, in front of the society, everyone has their own view. So for this Doctrine of Harmonious Construction gives them a way to show their provisions, show their perspectives in a different way, and give importance to whole. This is the basic scope of Doctrine of Harmonious Construction, to give the importance to whole and to reduce the confusion regarding such perspective and maintain the understanding of that matter more clearly. By this, everyone should be treated equally, and this will give the broader view of such topic what is coming in front of us. And so now the objective. The main objective of this, to avoid confliction. What conflicts are coming regarding this? The decision, the opinions, and all these things settle down at once by this Doctrine of Harmonious Construction. What different obstacles comes between two provisions, so that will be only settled down by this harmony doctrine. So the main perspective by hearing both the side is giving them justice, so that no one could overrule to each other and no one could overpower to one another, and everyone should get benefit from this. That is the main objective of this. The role of judiciary just to obstruct and implement these laws and give effect to both the provisions. Now let's come forward to the principle that govern the Doctrine of Harmonious Construction. There are various principles which are made, and why are they made, and according to which principle we are seeing this harmonious construction in our society. So the Supreme Court laid down 5 principles. There is one case, Commissioner of Income Tax versus Hindustan Bulk Carriers. In this case, the Supreme Court held 5 provisions. What are the provisions are? First, in this, Supreme Court told that it's duty of every court that if any conflict comes to the court, so they could maintain harmony and prevent them from clashing, and give every provision the such effect. Second is that no section can be used to defeat any other section until and unless court could find a way to make harmony between them. And if court finds there is no possible way to make harmony, then court decision is superior. Let's come to this third one. The third one is, if court sees there is no way to make harmony, then court will find another way so that court could give both the provision as possible effect, and according to their point of view, that effect should be that smooth. Okay, let's come to the fourth one. Fourth says that in this Supreme Court should Supreme Court should keep this in mind, that they should not interpret too much in such a way that provision of one would lose all the power and rise the power of another to overrule the provision. Like they should Supreme Court should not give one provision such high power that should overrule to another provision, like in a dominating way. Okay, so let's come to the fifth principle, and the last principle is, in this court says harmony doesn't mean to destroy any provision. This maintaining harmony doesn't mean to destroy any provision or to ban the effect of any provision. It is just made to maintain harmony, just to avoid conflict and maintain peace. Okay, so let's understand more clearly by the example. That is, if two boys are there and two boys are fighting over food. ठीक है, okay, so one is telling that he wants paneer and other is telling he wants paratha. Suddenly their mother comes and listen to both the son and come to the answer that she will make paneer paratha. So here she makes the proper harmony by agreeing both the opinion. So this shows us the settle down between the dispute by giving one opinion, that is agreeing by the both the child. Okay, there is one case, that is Shankari Prasad versus Union of India. Through this you will be getting more clearly about this doctrine. In this article 13 clause 2, if parliament is making such law that will affect part 3 of Indian constitution, that is fundamental right, so this law will be void. Whereas article 368 gives the power to parliament to make any laws. So in this case, what this is overruling, what is overruling, so in this case article 368 does not have any exception. So article 13 clause 2 puts the limitation over 368. So both the articles are contradictory to both of them. Both the articles are contradictory to both of them. So Supreme Court held, maintaining harmony, that article 368 is absolute power and anything can be amended, including fundamental right. In this, by using legislative authority power, parliament cannot snatch fundamental right or cannot reduce anything. So by this they maintain the harmony. Let's come to the importance. What are the importance? As we have understood, gone so far, so avoid conflicts is the basically means of harmonious construction. Balancing interest, that is balancing both the parties' opinion in such a way that both should come to an effect. Protecting legislative intent. Legislative intent means to make any provisions legislature makes the law, and that all laws should be preserved equally. Now let's come to the application of doctrine. So by this, doctrine can be applicable maximum force to both the clause, reducing the inconsistency. The entire enactment should gives the power to whole, gives the effect to whole, and by this we could get the proper and broader view to both the matters, which will be from little bit provisions we will get to know, and each information should be transparent to us. No further investigation is needed because already there are many broader views come to us in an exaggerated way. So this provision must be given to full effect on scope. So therefore this harmonious construction is made, and this was my PPT. Thank you for giving your time. Thank you so much, ma'am.